Kev Ward and Andy Bakewell. Next fight. Should be a really good fight, this, Ronnie.
Well, straight away, the height difference, you notice straight away, and he's using that.
I know. Kev Ward, very experienced. Andy Bakewell, very good fighter, but I think he's only had 3, maybe 4 fights.
Right.
Very tough lad, though.
Yeah. Well, I can see what Kev Ward is doing. He's going to use his reach. He's using his front kick. He's going to use his punches. And he's not going to put himself too much in range. He's going to counter.
Yeah, I've only just seen the actual height difference between these two.
Yeah.
Really, really tall.
Yeah, and he's picking his shots. And he's using his reach to his advantage.
I mean, you can see the experience there. He's throwing everything with more confidence.
Yeah. To be honest, I would think Will, if he's just standing in front of Andy, he's going to be an advantage for, you know, Andy to actually go in. That's all he needs to be doing, really.
Yeah. As far as I know, Andy Bakewell actually took this on a week's notice because Kev Ward had a couple of lads pull out due to injury.
Okay, so Will basically has, shall I say Will, Andy, Ken basically he's been training, he's actually up for the fight, yeah?
Saw Andy Bakewell fight at the last Reebok show and he stopped the guy in the 4th round in there. Kev Ward, though, very experienced.
Andy seems a little bit tentative. Now, okay, that's what he can't afford to do. Kev Ward can't afford to do that because I'm sure Andy will make him pay. He's got the combination right, but that's what he's got to watch out for. He can't just think that he's not going to get caught. He's got to get ready for that last 2 shots.
Andy unleashed some good punches then, and Kev just smiled at him.
I think really we got surprised that Andy actually landed those 2 shots, to tell you the truth.
I mean, against someone so tall like Kev Ward, what would you actually tell a fighter to do?
Well, to be honest, because Kev has got that extra reach, I would come in on a zigzag angle. I wouldn't just stand in front of him because, you know, if you can actually just throw his technique off a little, but you can counter and then hit heavy as well, you know?
Yeah.
You see, Andy really needs he needs a game plan, and that's his game plan, but his guard has to be high because he's giving away a lot of reach there.
That's it. When Kev misses, Andy actually tries to counter straight away on that.
Well, that's it. Now, the good thing about that, what happens is makes him not sure. He's not sure. If he's not sure, he's going to throw his technique tentative. But because he's got good reach and movement, he's very confident. So you've got to break his confidence down.
Yeah, Kev using his reach, his height advantage very well there against Andy.
But you see, Andy goes forward, but yet, look, you know, that hesitation is going to cost him.
Good takedown by Kev Ward there.
Ken basically has been able to just read it and then do what he needs to do. You see, every time Ken goes forward, Andy backs off, but he's not doing anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If he backed up and threw something, then it'd be different, but he's not. Look, he's covering up.
And with Kev's height like that, every time Andy actually backs off, it's easier to hit him.
Yes. Yeah, and getting counter like that.
Yeah.
And he got caught with a good left. He took it well, but he can't afford really to not have something to come back with, and he's not doing anything. but he's got to follow. He can't just throw the leg kick and just do nothing.
Yeah, straight away he needs to throw something off that, really.
See, Kev's got a game plan. You can see it. You can see his game plan.
Yeah.
You can see exactly what he's trying to do. He'll bring him out of that corner. Okay.
Good attempt at the scissor knee there. Nearly landed it as well, right at the end of that round.
Now this is really where the corner work has to do his job.
I mean, like I said with Andy, it's his third, possibly his fourth fight. I have heard of him having 3 fights before. Not too sure if he's had any more than that, but he's not doing too bad against Kev Ward. Kev Ward, very experienced here.
Well, to be honest, that's probably why he's a little bit tentative. But you know, on saying that, he's going to gain experience, keep the guard up, make sure he doesn't get caught by anything clumsy. Yeah. And hopefully get through this round, you know, get through the fight.
In the fights I have seen Andy in, he has got a really, really good right low kick. But I've seen him throw it once in this fight.
All right.
And he doesn't seem to be countering on that more.
Do you think a little bit intimidated a little bit because of?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Because he seems to be backing off. I mean, the fights I've seen Andy in, he shows no respect whatsoever against his opponents.
Right.
He's showing Kev a lot of respect here today.
And that height, you can see it's playing the advantage now. And he's attempting that jump knee again.
That's it. I mean, look at that kick. He's using his range brilliantly.
Yes.
Though. And if you notice as well, when he throws his hands, he's not actually trying to land everything with his hands, Kev. He's using them to set up a kick or a knee or something.
Well, that's it. That's what you're doing. Yeah. You know, you apply, you're testing. I always say your jab's like a snake's tongue. It goes out, but you plan something at the same time.
Good inside kick by Andy there.
You see what Kev is, he's in charge, but he doesn't want to be a bit laxy-daisy because he could get caught, you know.
Yeah.
See, thing with Andy, I've not really seen him get much power out of what he's throwing. He's a bit tentative. He's going through the rounds. I would say he's not really got that authoritative side of him yet. Yeah. But you can see he's got a good stance, good guard, good movement. He just needs to grow into it.
This fight's a really big step for Andy.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it does look a bit tense.
Yes.
He needs to relax a bit more when he's in there. I mean, Kev's so calm. So calm.
Yeah, and actually whatever he's doing, you can see it's scoring. You know, whatever he does, he's like looking for it, looking for the shot, and then scores.
Yeah. Yeah, he's picking his shots brilliantly though. Another round for Kev. Kev edging it.
Well, I think really, as we said, Andy doesn't really have the same sort of experience, and from this, he will be able to take it back to the gym and train and improve. This will make him a better fighter, for sure.
Definitely. Yeah, Andy needs to use his angles a bit more and pick his shots, really, doesn't he?
Well, yeah, Andy Bakewell, I think, realistically, the experience of his opponent has intimidated him a bit. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
He's still there, but as you've said, it's not the Andy you've seen him fight.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's really what it boils down to.
Like Andy, he'll step in with anybody. Known him a while, so very tough kid as well. Yeah.
But you can see a seasoned, fighter in Kev Ward. You know, I think that's really what it boils down to.
It's experience, isn't it, at the end of the day?
You know, Kev's looking for his shots. Kev's basically his eyes, his focus. I think Andy really now this fight is gonna do him very, very good.
But look at the way they're both looking. I mean, Andy seems to be looking more at the floor.
Yes,
Kev's looking right into Andy's eyes.
For sure. For sure. He just needs to be a little bit alert so he doesn't get caught with with a shot which basically hurts or puts him on the floor. Okay, all right, all right. But that's it. Don't just turn around.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He sort of turned his head and shook his head then, and Kev Ward was right on him.
Yes. You can see Kev is ready just to throw a sharp technique. And see, like that, you can't afford to make those sort of mistakes, so Kev is going to actually make him pay.
Like we said, that's the experience level, isn't it?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
And that's good. And then back. Okay, referee should be in there, really, but it's one of those things. Okay. And this is where the experience counts. This is when you talk about going in there with an experienced fighter. They see that extra bit, and that's what it's all about.
Good roll by Andy, but you don't really want to be rolling in case Kev lifts his knees.
Well, that is it. That is it. Okay, again. See, Kev's now being able to put what he's doing. But Andy needs to wake up, because if he doesn't wake up, he'll get caught by a sharp shot.
Yeah.
Yep, good block there. Okay.
Really good fight this is, but it's definitely going to Kev.
Well, to be fair, again, like Kev shows that he's an experienced fighter. You understand what I mean? So for Andy, really, this is experience for him to actually know that he can actually go in with someone who's a good fighter. It's the last round now, and let's hope really that he doesn't get caught with anything, It's just one of those things.
That's it. You learn from it. I've enjoyed the class of fights I've seen today. All been really, really close decisions. Really, really good fights.
And the technique's been very, very good, and that's what it boils down to. The standard is getting better and better and better. And when you come to these shows, you get the opportunity to see it from different camps as well.
That's it.
It's the final round now. So I reckon that's what Kev's going to do. He's going to actually now push it. Last round, he's going to open. Andy just needs to stay sharp. That's it, stay sharp. And it's funny, it will make him sharp because he knows that Kev's going to be on him.
That's it.
That's it. Kev's going to be...
Kev screaming at him.
Yeah, Kev's actually... Last round, he's looking to open up on him.
That's it. Kev's got good movement. He lands them shots and moves off, and by the time Andy throws his own shots, he's well away from him.
But that's when you really see the experience, the difference of experience. But, like I say, Andy can really lift his head up high and go, well, you see, the stuff which he does throw works. They do work. I feel another, 5 to 10 fights, let's say.
Yeah, definitely. Andy's definitely one to watch for the future, but just this level so early on, it's been good for Andy.
Yeah.
He'll have learned from tonight.
Yeah, definitely. He's fighting a good, experienced fighter here on Kev Ward. Very good fighter. And Andy's now, let's be honest, he can actually look at it and say, I've moved up a bit. He may not win the fight. Well, he's not going to win the fight, I would say, but you can actually say he's been in there with a good, experienced fighter. Yeah. And he can hold his own.
That's it. Good name on the record.
Yeah.
Doesn't get a decision unless he knocks him out now.
That's it. But he's having a go. He's smiling to himself. He knows.
He's enjoying it by the use of it.
Yeah. He knows. He knows he can't do any more than what he's doing, but he's giving it a go. That's the key thing.
That's it. He had nothing to lose taking this fight.
No. Okay, very good. Very good.
Good fight, that. Kev Ward's fight.
Experience showed.
That's it.
Experience showed, and that's really what it boils down to.
Andy can keep his head up high after that, because Kev, he's a really good fighter, Kev. Really good Thai boxer.
I mean, the Waterloo St. Jim can be proud of their fighter, really. You know, and also I take me out and put him in the ring with an experienced fighter like Kevin, Ward.
That's it.
We'll give the elite Jim a good. The name's good, elite.
Elite, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, an excellent ball contest between these two fighters. Let's give a big round of applause, please, to Kev Ward and Andy Bakewell. And again, another great fight, another great match. The judges, by majority, win. The winner in the red corner, Kevin Ward.
Yeah, Kevin Ward in the end. Really good fight.
Again, I think Andy can only learn from that.
Yeah, that's it.